Tom Brady, wow.
Still screaming. God damn it.
I know. We get it, Tom. Um,
Like, relax, bro.
yeah.
You're so rich.
So rich, although maybe
Relax.
maybe a little less so if he actually put his money where his mouth is with FTX. But that's a whole different
You're
story.
probably less rich,
Yeah.
but still rich.
Still very, very rich, but might be time to enjoy all that money. Spend some time with your family, Tom. I know that's despite your
With your
Instagram
children.
posts, maybe that's not really your favorite thing to do, but it's just miserable to watch the Bucks and they got up to a significant lead going into the half, but as soon as that happened, I went on my phone. I went Bengals money line because I knew 34-23. It doesn't matter. I mean, the Bengals outscored them 31-6 in the second half.
And again, similar. And honestly, this like it wasn't the world historical comeback that it was for the Vikings, but like I give a lot of credit to this Bengals team for coming back against what I would say is probably either at this point in the season comparable or better defense than the Colts defense, and probably I would say probably similar at this point because the Bucks I think were started out much better and have declined, whereas the Colts I think started much worse but are playing better now.
Carlton Davis was playing a great first half.
Yes, and then right, and even but
against Jamar Chase.
But even what I thought was amazing was even some super disciplined guys who very rarely make mistakes. Like the Bengals receivers were drawing holding penalties on Levante David. I was like, that's an all pro linebacker, one of the best to ever do it. And Jamar Chase it was giving him fits. Like it was
in the second half.
Yes,
though.
in the
first
second half.
They
had
the
number.
Bengals adjusted their game plan going into the second half because Carlton Davis was doing a really good job, but. Then, they get up this big lead, and I just knew the second half Bengals, this is what they've been all year. The defense clamps down. Joe Burrow is just tough as shit, takes hits, gritty throws. Receivers are so physical.
And his head is on a swivel. He's just his ability to download information like in game. You see it every time he's able to spin out of pressure and find guys open. And guys that you're not even necessarily expecting him to find open.
Yeah, and I mean, I think they do miss Hayden Hurst a lot,
I
actually.
agree, totally. Just that
from a
big
run
target.
blocking perspective and also as a security blanket for Joe Burrow.
Totally.
But it doesn't really matter because Burrow is one of the three best quarterbacks in the NFL right now.
And basically, regardless of personnel, he's still finding windows for unheralded guys when he's not spamming it to Chase, which is a good strategy. Obviously.
Yeah, it's just the story of that game though was the Bucks five consecutive possessions to start the second half that were turnovers. And there was a fumble by Brady.
Crazy.
There was it was when it rains it pours.
Yep.
Part of it's that they can't get out of their own way. I heard that being the analysis, but part of it too, guys. I know that it's apparently illegal in NFL media to criticize Tom Brady, but he looks like shit. He looks like shit.
Oh God.
He looks horrible.
Sorry, Emma. I think the cops are here.
Oh yeah. I'm going to prison for life.
Hey, sorry. Hey guys, we have to stop.
We have to stop the broadcast.
The tape police are here.
I know. I'm like I'm Gavin McGinnis.
Hey, cut the stream.
Cut the stream. If you come here for the sports and not the politics, that's you won't get that one.
Yeah, but Google them.
Yeah,
100.
Terrible.
I'm with you though in the sense that it's one of those things where it's I was saying last week how like Donovan Smith, their left tackle or left guard, I can't remember which, has like 7 holding penalties, and 3 of them were basically were game swinging game swinging penalties, essentially like putting them onto like 3rd and 18 or 4th and 18 or something. And of course, that's terrible, but at the same time, the offensive line is severely strapped in terms of who's playing. There's been a ton of attrition on this roster, but that does not excuse or absolve Brady of responsibility when he himself has not been playing very well.
No.
And it's not and you can't say it's for lack of receiving options. Mike Evans is playing. Chris Godwin's playing.
And getting better every week. And they put up good numbers, but the problem is Brady can't get it done in the red zone. And he's turning the ball over, and it's like I don't really have to give him props for playing at 45 and still playing like crap because Do I, is he just, gutting it through injury to play for his team? This is not like a team guy. He's trying to put some more pelts on the wall for his legacy. So I don't necessarily think that him not having the self-awareness to come back and play football and understand where he is at in his career, that's not something I give to him as credit. He's it also I would give him a little bit more credit if he actually criticized himself once or took accountability. But it's never that. So, no, he does not get credit for this egomaniacal last season of his career. Hopefully last season.
Well, also at the same time, is I'm always I've been saying this all year. To me, I'm seeing it's this is the age bug. I think to a degree, finally catching Tom Brady, and things aren't coming as easy, and his frustration is building because it's not as easy as it was before. When literally last year he was leading the league in most passing metrics. Like even just a year ago, he was one of the best quarterbacks playing in the entire league, and they made the conference finals against the Rams. Like it's a real significant and precipitous fall, not only for his individual play but his team play. And I think there's a lot to discuss when it comes to the line and attrition all over the on both sides of the ball, and Todd Bowles employing a far more conservative offensive scheme than that of Bruce Arians. But that doesn't elide or obscure the fact that he is just not playing at the level he was before.